Hey guys, Captain Foley here, and don't know if you guys know about the circuit. It's a Kickstarter campaign right now. Started by Manu Interreme from Voyager. He played Echep, and right now they are doing a live stream thing over on the circuit on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and type in the circuit, you can go over there and check out their live stream. They are counting down the last like 60 some odd hours of their Kickstarter campaign, and I've donated. I want you guys, Team Trekyards, to donate what you can, if you can. Go over there, pledge $1, help them out, get to their $150,000 goal so they can make episode 2. They got enough for episode 1. Manu's a great guy. He's helped us out on Trekyards. Of course, you know him as Echep from Voyager. So if you guys can do that, please do. I've like I said, I've donated. I want to help him out and the circuit. It looks like an amazing project, and Manu's very amazing. So if you can do that, please go help. But other than that, I'm here. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, let me know. If you want to talk about the Discovery trailer, we can do that. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments and questions, and we will talk about whatever you guys want. So it says 5 people are here. Oh, Josh Larson is here, plus 3 others. So, yeah, guys, if you can help Manu out, please do so. He's already given a few shout-outs to Trekyards on his live broadcasts for the circuit, and that's been phenomenal. But any group, any Facebook group or any group that donates, after you donate, if you go to the comment section of the Kickstarter campaign and put your backer number and call it the group you represent. If you call it Trekyards, if we get enough donations from Trekyards people, we can really help out the circuit and be actually listed as one of the major supporters of the show once it comes out, and that would be phenomenal. We've got a great community here, a lot of people, a lot of great people, and a lot of great resources at our disposal to maybe help out. Now, I'm not getting any comments on here. I don't know. Yeah, it's not telling me. I'm not getting any comments on the screen, any questions, so I don't know if there's a problem with Facebook. Probably, because Facebook's kind of pointless sometimes. It doesn't really work as planned. So I apologize, guys, if you're asking questions and stuff and I'm just not seeing them. I'm really sorry. I really want to interact with you guys and yeah, help out Manu in the process. 10 people are now watching the video. I'm getting updates from YouTube as to what's going on. I want to know who's watching the live video. Swipe left and see your viewers. But no comments, no questions. Can somebody ask me a comment or ask me a question or make a comment so that I know that there's like real-time stuff going on. Let me actually hop on here, as I might be able to do it this way. See it live over on the Trekyards group. So just type it to Samuel. I'll just be a moment, guys. So guys, go help. Let's see. I gotta figure this out. Facebook on my computer is being strange. But what else is new? Okay, still no comments or questions on this video, which is a shame. You guys are sitting there watching me do nothing, and I apologize that I can't answer your comments. Can't address your comments or answer your questions. Oh my goodness, I'm having such a brain fart today. So I apologize, guys. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the discovery stuff we've been putting out. We put a lot of effort into those videos, and really want to make it so that you guys can get the most out of the experience of the Discovery trailer. Samuel did a great job of finding a lot of reference pictures and things, putting them in timeline charts where we look at all the aspects of the trailer and see exactly how things fit, whether they do fit into the world of Star Trek, the universe of Star Trek. So, okay, I'm seeing that people are joining. Katie Carlson joined, but I can't. Okay, there I am on my screen. Oh, there we go. So Josh is saying Discovery looks interesting, the Klingons not so much. Well, we released our Klingon video today, Josh. Check it out. We kind of talk about that. More excited for Orville than Discovery. I pledged to the circuit. Can't wait for it. Jonathan Alvarez, did you go back to the Kickstarter page? Right underneath the circuit little video that you see there, there's a comment section. You got to go and comment and say that you're representing Team Trekyards and that you donated with your backer number so that we can get the Trekyards build up on that as well. That'd be awesome. Can you share this on the 7th Fleet if you haven't already? Josh, I don't know if I can. Not a test if you see me. Alright, now I can see all of the comments here. I don't know if I can share this because it's in the Trekyards group, so I don't know if I can share it on the 7th Fleet, Josh. You might want to share it. Go to the little share button and click the copy link, and then go over to the 7th Fleet and drop it in there, and then those guys can come and watch it. You guys are awesome. I've been having a fun time playing along with your adventures there, and it's really fun. I've got Josh, you and I have to talk. I want to talk about my story idea, and that's something that I think is going to be really fun for you guys. I love keeping it kind of a mystery and secretive, so I just want to talk to the head honchos over there on the 7th Fleet and kind of get your take on what I propose. Michael Crawford, I'm very excited. Can't wait for it. Just ask my wife. Discovery looks okay. Yeah, see, now there's more comments and stuff coming in, which is awesome. Rather see Orville. Jeremy Long, got a new haircut. Looks good. Thank you. Just got it today. It's all windblown and crappy looking right now because it's windy and crappy outside. I actually went and cut the grass earlier, but it wasn't very windy then. Now it's just awful, and it looks like it's going to rain, which sucks because it's a holiday weekend here in Canada. It's Canada Day on Monday, so we have a long weekend, and that's just awesome. Canada's 150 years old. Yay! So, this you story tease. Yeah, I'm a story tease. You guys are going to love it, though. Me and Sienna have been working on a backstory, an in-universe story for the Trekyards. We want to do a Trekyards motion comic at some point, including art and voiceovers and things, and make it like a motion comic. And so we've got a whole backstory of how Samuel and myself met. I'm a TOS captain. TOS is my jam. It's where I originally resided. Commanded a Constitution class ship. Then that got destroyed and went up to a Dreadnought class. I can't remember the name of the ship, unfortunately. Then I started doing the developmental project for the Foley class Dreadnought. And then an incident occurred where I went to the future, met Samuel because he's from Voyager, post-Voyager era. Anyway, yeah, long story. So tease. There you got some more of this story. But anyway, there's a whole temporal thing, and yeah, you guys have a lot to look forward to with that. Hopefully the motion comic will come out eventually. We've got a bunch of great voice actors. Well, not really voice actors per se. Some of them are actors, one or two of them are, but some of the other ones are just, friends of mine that really want to participate. and I think it'll be great once we actually get that underway. We've designed our own ship for it and things like that. But it's a project that was kind of put on the back burner. This was done months and months ago, maybe even a year or so ago now or more. So I got to dig up my old notes and stuff, and I definitely want to bring that to the 7th Fleet because you guys are awesome, awesome to say the least. So, sorry, just shutting down something here on my computer. So, John, good evening, Captain. Good evening to yourself. That sounds like a good comic book. Well, it'll be awesome. And it's not a comic book, it's a motion comic where, you know, there'll be separate background plates that moves independently from the main figure who's talking, and then it'll switch. And then the animations will all be done by Samuel. The space scenes will be done like you see in the show. And it's the work that Samuel has done on a lot of the fan films. But that's something that really we need to get our Patreon way up for, because we don't have the time or the resources to really tackle that project. And it was before the guidelines from CBS dropped and stuff, and we just haven't really gone back to revisit it. Yeah. Totally rad. Many thanks, Stuart. Hearing you say is much appreciated. Hearing you say, I think, is much appreciated. No problem, Josh. So anyway, yes, like I was saying when I started this, we want to help out the circuit, which is Manu Enterreme's project. That's Icheb from Voyager, of course. He's been on Trekyards, did the Borg Cube episode with us. We've also had we have a few other ones filmed with him. He's an amazing guy. Samuel and myself met him in Denver. We went out for supper together. Got to meet him, and we went out for supper with a few other people, and it was a fantastic time. We had a great time. Hung out with him. He came back to our hotel room. We did a few interviews, which are on the Trekyards page. So I want you guys to go donate, even if it's $1 from all of our members would be amazing. I think we're over at like 19,000 Facebook group members on Trekyards now. $1 would really help them out immensely over in the circuit, and it's amazing what one person and $1 what difference they can make if everybody pulls together. Then once you've donated, if you go to the comment section on the Kickstarter page, go and make sure that you comment and say that you got to put in your backer number, which they email to you. Let's put in your backer number and then say that you're there representing Trekyards, and then Trekyards can be a major supporter of the circuit and actually be in the credits as one of the supporters of the show. So that'd be awesome. And they're doing a thing right now where they are trying to see which Star Trek groups or which sci-fi groups have the biggest turnout to help them out. And I would really like the Trekyards community to pull together and help out them, because Manu's an amazing guy, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the circuit. If you don't know anything about it, go to their Kickstarter campaign. Just go to the Kickstarter page and type in The Circuit, and you'll find it. Watch the video. You'll be excited about it. It all happens in a city called Uriesa, and you guys, I think, will really enjoy it. It's going to be an anthology series. It's going to be a bunch of different genres, like a space western. It was one of the episodes they proposed, and a few other things. So it's going to be fantastic. A lot of great actors involved, Star Trek actors, Farscape actors, and talking a lot. I'm just like working for Manu here. But that's fine. Truby, hey Truby, how's it going? Welcome back. Looking forward to seeing you at Wonderfest. I got a busy schedule for the next month. June's going to be hectic. First month in June is Wonderfest, where I drive down to Louisville, Kentucky. I'm there I'll get there on Thursday and then leave on Monday. So, and then the last 2 weeks in June, Samuel will be coming down or coming over from the UK, and then for the last weekend in June, we're heading to the Ultimate Insiders weekend down at James Colley's Ticonderoga sets, TOS sets. My good friend Sky Westman just joined, the London Batman. Welcome, Sky. So June's looking like it's going to be pretty busy. Then in August, Trekyards is a guest at Ticonderoga, which is also down in Ticonderoga. We are going to be doing another live panel down there. We're actually doing 2 this year. We're doing one for Fleet Yards and one for Trekyards. The Trekyards one, we are doing what makes a good ship design. And then the Fleet Yards one is Star Wars versus Star Trek: A Universe of Difference, where we talk about just aspects of ships from the two franchises and why they're different. Not necessarily who's better, not a versus thing, because I believe that Star Trek and Star Wars are both capable of living together. I am fans of both. As you can see, I've got my droids and, you know, I got a lot of Star Wars stuff around here. And you can like both franchises, guys. Come on now. I didn't do a Captain's Log yesterday because I usually do one on Friday. But yesterday we did release 2 Discovery videos. We're going to be releasing 2 a day for a little while, breaking down. We got computers. These are all things we've seen in the trailer. Computers, corridors, bridge, the Shinzao, Klingons, communicator, uniforms. I can't remember some of the other ones, but we got other ones that we want to look at that we've taken snippets, and Samuel's done a fantastic job of putting together graphics and charts showing the years that these things all happen in, and we discussed whether Discovery actually fits into the Prime universe, whether it's a reboot, whether it's something completely different, whether it's just a visual reboot. And it's interesting the points we come up with and the things we discover while we're even having our discussions. So I learn a lot, so I know that you guys will. Don't forget the lens flare in the Discovery trailer. I didn't even notice that the first 2 times I watched it, but yeah, there's a subtle one, yeah, for sure. Hey, Sky, how's it going? Have you filmed about your Patreon yet? Yes, we have. Oh, no, we haven't filmed yet. We've got the script written. We need to film our Patreon video. Our Patreon will be going up in the next couple days. It was supposed to be this week, but then when Discovery hit, we kind of got backlogged with other stuff. Like I said, the trip isn't until the end of June, but we do want to get it out. It's going to be a 2-week campaign, and hopefully the funds will be in before we have to get Samuel over here and all that, because that'll really help us out. But we need your help for that as well, guys. But for right now, $1. $1 is all you need to contribute to the circuit. So go over to Kickstarter and help out their campaign. And don't forget to put in the comments section that you're representing Team Trekyards, so that Team Trekyards can kick everybody else's butt. There's like the 12th Fleet over there from Star Trek Online, have a lot of people donating. All it takes is a couple bucks, $1 even, and that'll help them out. It'll make Trekyards look good. Manu's mentioned us a few times in his live videos today, saying that he wants Samuel and myself to fly down and help them with production and doing some behind-the-scenes featurettes and things like that. So we're looking forward to that, but he's like, we need the money to get these Trekyards guys over here. One's in England, one's in Canada, so let's help fly them over. That would be amazing for us. It'd be awesome for you because you get behind-the-scenes stuff. We can get more interviews with Manu in person. We do have a few from our Denver trip, like I said. So type in Trekyards and Manu, M-A-N-U, and it'll pull up everything we have with him. We're talking about him. Talk to him about him being a filmmaker, him being an actor, him being in Star Trek, some other projects he's working on, things like that. So there's a lot of cool stuff on the Trekyards YouTube already about that, so check it out. Devin says, I prefer Trek. Truby, yeah, you can like both Star Trek and Star Wars, but if you had to choose only one for the rest of your life, which would you choose? It would definitely be Trek, even for me, Truby, I agree. Star Wars, Star Trek, and Stargate. Sky is really pushing me to watch Stargate. You can't go wrong with Starblank, yeah. Sky somebody I'm really getting to know, and I really like Sky. He's awesome. Like I said, he's the London Batman, and he's amazing as Batman. I got a lot of respect for the guy, and I'm really I really appreciate his opinion. As you guys know, I'm not a huge Stargate fan. I haven't got into it. My wife's a huge Stargate fan, but she's tried to get me into it a few times. Sky the other night was over, and he was pushing the whole Stargate agenda, telling me which episodes I should watch to get into it. And I probably will, Sky. I just need the time. I need the time to sit down and dedicate myself to watching it. I'm still halfway through season 2 of Babylon 5. My friend Dan Hall, who's I met through Trekyards, he is amazing, and he knew that I hadn't seen it. So all of a sudden one day from Amazon, a parcel comes, and it's all of the seasons of Babylon 5 on DVD. So I sat down, I watched season 1 and in like a couple days, whenever I had a free minute. Since then, it's been sitting on my coffee table. Season 2, I think I'm on disc 3 of season 2. So I'm kind of stuck. I just don't have the time to do things. I got Trekyards to do. I've got a family. I've got kids. I've got a life. I've got other things I need to be taken care of. So I don't really have time to sit and watch TV, unfortunately. So, oh, they're missing out on all these comments. Let's see here. Captain, do you think they will ever show a trailer with the new USS Discovery, or will they debut it in the show? That will make us watch. I think they will show another trailer with the Discovery, but it'll be closer to the release date. Devin, also, I'm theorizing that one day a Trek and Wars movie will be made, but it's 50. I do not want to see that. I do not want to see those two on any kind of professional production. Absolutely no. It just would not work. Josh, those are not the droids I'm looking for. I'm sorry. There's a lot of other droids here. These two might be the droids you're looking for. This one and this one. I don't know. Are these the ones? You would think that maybe these are the droids that you're looking for. Trust me, I love my droids. I'll be bringing those things I told you to Wonderfest. Thank you, Truby. Truby's got some great contributions to Trekyards that we're going to be able to sell through the Trekyards store. That's his way of helping the show, instead of doing Patreon or monthly donation or a one-time donation on Trekyards.com. He helps by supplying us with books and things that we can sell eventually when we get our store up and active. And so, yeah, I won't be going into the details of that, Truby, just yet. I'm going to save those for after it's all done and we know exactly what we have in hand. So, Billy says, watch Armada. I have been watching Armada on and off. See the odd episode here and there. It's pretty good, actually. It's better than I anticipated. So, Stargate SG-1 is a great show. Devlin, if Batman commanded the Enterprise. Sky, what are you thinking? Batman as captain of the Enterprise. I think we had this discussion. Batman would be more of a security, head of security of a ship as opposed to a captain. To the Bat Base. LOL, I look like Chris Pine. I don't think you look like Chris Pine, Sky. No. Andromeda. It's all right. Babylon 5 season 3 is when stuff gets good. It's like Star Trek Deep Space Nine season 3, season 4 is when it gets good. Even Sky was saying that season 1 of Stargate's not the best, and it's funny, whenever I sit down and Stargate's on TV, it's always the same frickin' episodes that I end up seeing, and they're usually not that great. So, and Babylon 5 is awesome. Garibaldi is the man, says Sky. Truby, B5 gets a lot better in seasons 3 and 4. Did I catch this live? Yes, Michael. Michael Freitas is here. He is the guy responsible for the Terror Bird. We've done an episode, a Trekyards original, on the Terror Bird, a Romulan ship. It's amazing. And Michael is an amazing artist. He's actually working on a ship right now, the Gojira class, based on Godzilla. And it's a huge Federation class, or a Federation ship, that he's going to be taking to Wonderfest. It probably won't be finished, but he'll take what he has and be able to talk to people like Bill Krause and some amazing and talented artists, and they'll really be able to help him out with that model build. So I'm looking forward to that. He's driving down with me, Michael, so we will have, I think we're going to be doing like a impromptu live discussion with Michael from Wonderfest, talking about his Gojira class, and possibly even getting Rick Sternbach involved, because Rick Sternbach will be at Wonderfest, so that should be fun. You're missing Star Trek 5. I promise you will not be disappointed if you watch Stargate, says Jay. Lost in Space is a good one. Captain, a little off course question. Do you think CBS will ever do a reboot of TNG, Deep Space Nine, or Voyager, with all the other reboots are coming around? Possibly. I don't know, though. That's a good question. I think maybe years down the road they might. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's why I'm being sneaky in my sentence. Good man, Truby. Stargate Universe was good. Oh, stop, says Michael. Michael, dude, you underestimate your talent. You're amazing. Anybody that doubts that, go type in Trekyards and Terror Bird on YouTube and watch the Terror Bird episode where he designed this ship from scratch, built it from scratch using scratch parts, and it's freaking amazing, guys. And the Gojira class will not let you guys down. I mentioned it and showed some pictures off in my Q&A Captain's Log 2 or 3 weeks ago. So if you want to get a sneak peek at it, you can check out that one as well. So yeah, Michael Wiley, I really got to finish my USS Polaris mesh for Trekyards. Ooh, yes, Michael. Looking forward to that. Michael, are you going to Wonderfest this year? Michael Wiley was at Wonderfest last year. It was great to meet him in person and stuff. So, Jack, did I get here in time? Yes, you did. Truby, I would like to see them reboot the TOS and TNG from Discovery, but people will still bitch. Stargate Atlantis is good. I prefer Stargate Atlantis from what I've seen to Stargate SG-1 personally. Well, you think Discovery will have a mirror universe involved since the mirror universe fell shortly after Mirror Mirror? I'm sure that they'll do a mirror episode, mirror universe episode in Discovery. Chris says, I miss playing the PC game Star Trek Away Team. I do too. I didn't play it a lot, but I do have it still. But yeah, it's a good game. The Terror Bird was great. Thanks, Truby. There you go. You are live, and I get to witness it. It's nothing amazing. It's just, definitely going to be at Wonderfest. I'll also bring my USS Vengeance scratch build as well. Good. Michael Wiley will be at Wonderfest. That's awesome. Okay, Michael, we are going to need to do an impromptu live Captain's Log supplemental thing from Wonderfest talking about some of your builds and stuff. I think that'd be fun. So if you're interested, let me know. Anyway, guys, the reason for this live chat, go over to The Circuit on Facebook. They're doing a live feed for the next few hours anyway. They've been kind of going at it all day because it's the last 60 some odd hours of their campaign, their Kickstarter campaign. I want to see The Circuit get made. The Circuit Urbiessa, it all happens in a city, a future city called Urbiessa. It's positive sci-fi, it's positive it's positive sci-fi. It's like Gene Roddenberry's vision of the future and of positivity. So go help them out. And like I said, if you donate, even if it's $1 to their Kickstarter campaign, put your backer number and that you're representing Team Trekyards in their comment section so that Trekyards can get the recognition that we have as a community helping out another great sci-fi project. Because I would love that. I'd be very proud of my crew if you guys could do that. Just $1. That's all it takes. $1. I'm sure everybody has $1 that they can scratch together. Go help them out. Or at least go watch the video, watch the live video. Manu will be back probably in about half an hour or so. And then he'll be taking it over for a few hours, just him. They had Walter Koenig on earlier. They were talking about Trekyards while Walter Koenig was on there, which was amazing. And he's given us a few shout outs for Trekyards because Manu loves us because we're awesome. And so is he. So I wasn't mandated to do this. He didn't pay me. Manu is a great guy. So is Val, his girlfriend. I love them to pieces. I just want to help them out. And that's why I'm here promoting his show or his Kickstarter campaign, The Circuit. So please go help him out if you guys can. I miss the other live logs. Hold on, I gotta scroll back down. Impromptu interview. I'll make sure to bring my uniform. Yes, Michael, please do. If it's the Star Trek Beyond one, I really want to see it. I want to see the detailing you put into it. I personally want a Beyond jacket that Chris Pine was wearing. I think they look amazing. The great and awesome Captain Stuart Foley. Where? I don't see where he is. No, it's just me. Truby, if people can make it to Wonderfest, it is great. Yes, once you go to one Wonderfest, you are hooked. This will be my third one in a row. My friend Blappy took me to the first one, and I didn't think I'd go again because I wasn't sure I could afford it and all this. But every year, I make the effort to go, and I scrounge up the money and make sure that I go. It's a fun time, great people. You meet Gary Kerr is going to be there. Rick Sternbach's going to be there. In case you wonder who Gary Kerr is, he was one of the lead guys on the restoration of the original TOS Enterprise for the Smithsonian. So I've talked to him on Messenger a few times. He was at Wonderfest last year, but I completely it's completely slipped my mind. I missed them. I didn't even look for them. Last year, John Eves, Eric Chu, Ken Palco was there. He's a prop builder. Eric Chu worked on Battlestar Galactica and a few other things. John Eves was there. So that was a great time last year. The first year, Rick Sternbach was there. John Eves was supposed to be there, but he couldn't make it. This year, again, he was supposed to be there, but his daughter, I think, is getting married that weekend, so he can't make it. So totally understandable. Jack, if I'm on your crew, then why am I assigned to waste extraction? That's what you're good at. I put people where they're good. Be good at something else, and then I can move you. Devin, they have Kirk jackets from Beyond, but like $500. Yeah, I know. Oh, third trip to Wonderfest. Also, Michael. Awesome. Mine's third consecutive years, though. I don't know if yours is. Truby, if Samuel gets you sick again, you need to assign him a cleaning plasma waste and sewage reclamation. Actually, it's funny you said that, because I told him for this trip, don't get sick, because every other trip that he's come to North America, he ends up getting a cold, because he works his ass off when we're on those sets in Ticonderoga, and he pushes himself so hard that he ends up getting sick. So I told him he can't get sick this time, or I'm going to kick him in the nuts. So Michael says, where's Blappy? My friend Blapp, who took me to the last two Wonderfests and who's big at Wonderfest, everybody knows who Blappy is. He will not be attending Wonderfest this year, and it's a shame. And shame on you, Blappy. Shame on you. So I wanted to get a shirt made that said, where's Blappy? With a silhouette with a question mark in it. Because everybody's going to be asking me, where's Blappy? Every time anybody sees me at Wonderfest, going to be like, hey, where's Dave? Where's Blappy? But he didn't come. So I just might as well make a shirt that says, where's Blappy? Oh. And then on the back, put, oh, he didn't come. I don't know. I think it'd be funny. Fourth trip to Wonderfest for Truby. Kyle says, is Star Trek Beyond worth watching? Yes, it is. Absolutely. It's actually ranked up there in like my top like six, probably six favorite Star Trek movies. It's really good. Whoa. All this on these comments. Michael Wiley, watch Star Trek Beyond. There's a different feel from the last two movies, different director. Give it a watch. Absolutely, 100% agree, Michael. Furio, I suggest that if the commander gets the captain sick again, we should recreate the Kobayashi Maru test with Calkins commanding the Kobayashi Maru. Yeah, we could do that. That'd be fun. Brian says it is definitely worth watching 100,000 times. Yes, I just recently got it in 3D. I haven't watched it in 3D at home yet. I saw it twice in theater. Beyond's worth watching, for sure. Even if you're not a fan of the JJ verse, which I'm really not, I really enjoy it. It's really good. It's especially the beginning. The first little bit has a very much of a TOS episode feel, which I love. I thought it was great. Devin, to me, yes, it had an original series feel to it. It also had a very great homage to the original crew and to Mr. Nimoy, but Beyond used a little too much action. Well, that's what they are, though. They're action movies. They're popcorn movies. They're put you in the seats, sell tickets movies. So they need the action, unfortunately. It's not a TV series where you can take your time building up character development and stuff. If you want proof of that, just watch Michael Bay's Transformers movies, the Bayformers. No character development at all for any of the Transformers, and I don't give a shit about the human people in those movies. It's a Transformers movie. Let's see Transformers. Jack, will there be a live video of your kicking Samuel in the nuts? Absolutely there will be. Devin, ugh, I hate typos. Stun me with a phaser, please. Bzz, no. Hold on. FX mode. Put this to stun. There we go. Stun. Stunned. Sorry. When will the Trekyards shirts or jackets be out? Be patient, my friend. Be patient. The wheels are turning. The cogs are moving. Yes, the cogs are also turning. But things are in the works. Stay tuned. I might even be showing off some of the new Trekyards gear at Wonderfest. I might be wearing it. Who knows? Terry, are you going to check out the Orville this fall? Absolutely. I love Galaxy Quest. I love Seth MacFarlane. It looks like a winner all around. Hey, the commander's here. Yeah. Hey, Stuart, you're live. Oh my God, hi. Hi, Samuel. Long time no see. I haven't had enough of you over the past 2 days filming Discovery stuff. How you doing? Welcome. I'm just pushing the circuit for Manu, having them go over and check out his live videos. They've mentioned Trekyards a number of times, so I would love Team Trekyards to actually be represented in the Kickstarter. I donated $15 today. Not a whole lot, mind you, but every little bit helps. When you donate, even if it's $1, put your name in the comments. Say your backer number and Team Trekyards, and let's get Team Trekyards represented, helping out Manu, a great guy and a great cause and a great something that I'm really looking forward to. So, Truby, do you think the #1 character is part Vulcan? I do, maybe not half, but at least a third. Nope, I think she was probably just an orphan human who got raised on Vulcan. I don't think she's part Vulcan at all. Who's going to watch the Orville? I will for sure. Truby, Samuel, it's not safe today for your nuts. You're gonna have to go back and watch this live feed, Samuel. I said if you get sick again, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts on this trip. Yay, Samuel's here. Now the party can get started. Wow, well, fine if you don't need me, Josh. That's fine. Samuel's here. Samuel, take over. Yeah, it's about as exciting as I thought it would be. Transformers 4, if you watch Cinema Sins review for it, oh gosh, there's over 200,000 sins. And the most comes with the product placement, and thanks for the stun, Captain. Oh, anytime. Do you think Discovery will be most watched from CBS or Netflix? Netflix, for sure. Terry, I agree. The Orville design looks great. Gene, greetings. How you doing? 2, we have literally filmed 7 days this week. I know! Don't remind me. Stuart Samuel bromance. Aw. Wow. He is my boo. We joke about that all the time. He's actually my best friend. I talk to him so often that I consider him my best friend, so. Gene, do a show on Firefly Serenity. Already filmed and ready to come out. It'll be out probably in 2-3 weeks for our regular Fleet Yards mission briefing. We've also done a mission briefing on the Orville, surprisingly enough, so stay tuned for that. It's a 2-parter. Lots of laughing and thumbs up and hearts. That makes me happy. So what is worse, JJ Trek or Bay Formers? JJ Trek or Bay Formers. Wow. Ugh. They're both equally shitty. I don't get me wrong. I love the Transformers movies. I watch the heck out of them. But they all run together for me. I don't know what is going on at any time in any of them. Big robots on screen. Awesome. I don't know his name because they mentioned the name once and you never hear him speak and then he dies. It's like, what? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know which is worse. Gene, Samuel, do a show on Firefly Serenity. We already filmed it. Yay. Awesome. You better wear a Firefly crotchet hat. I don't know what that is. At least Bay Formers used the correct voice for Optimus Prime. Yes, that's the good thing. Somebody needs to reboot the Transformers movies and actually have them look like their 80s counterparts. Or at least modern versions of them, I guess. But have character development. Actually have us give a shit about the Transformers themselves. That would be awesome. Fruity Oath Bars. Odie, damn it. Hi, Josh. Josh Spencer is here. Devin, I hope Transformers 5 has more Transformers involvement than human involvement. Hinting toward Unicron. Yeah. So, I am still waiting for Spaceship Yamato. A lot of people are, Truby. That's a much requested ship. I'm sure we'll get to it sooner or later. But, Robotech show on the SDF-1. Trust me, there's a lot of ships out there. We'll get to them. People are concerned we're going to run out of stuff to talk about. If you know anything about me, I'll never run out of stuff to talk about. Speaking of which, I got a lot of cool new stuff. My birthday's May 28th. But my family, Sylvia's family, came over on Thursday. So I got a bunch of gifts and stuff from them. But I'm saving all that stuff for for the next Captain's Log, because there's some really cool stuff that you guys are gonna totally eat up and love. But you gotta wait. Also, I haven't done a model build video in a while, and I recently got the Bandai ATST kit and the Poe Dameron X-Wing fighter. I've started building the ATST. So far I've got some detailing on there and stuff. And I've started doing little video snippets and clips that I'm going to put together into a video for you guys to watch in the model building process of this thing. It's not a glued together model, it's a snap together model. The Bandai kits are freaking amazing. They fit together beautifully. So that's where this is right now, and stay tuned. Once it's finished, I'll put up the build video for it, and you guys can see the whole process kind of thing. Well, you'll see the format that I do it in, but there you go. Something to look forward to that's not Trekyards related per se, but going back to the channel's original roots where I was building models. So, and yes, I'm still working on my 350 scale lit refit. Don't worry, it's on the bench, but I need to really get my head back in the game and get that built. Let's see it stand. Hey, Michael. Hey, I got something for you. There you go. Yeah, Michael was at build night the other night for a model club, and I was trying to get this thing to stand. And because of the way the legs are positioned, it doesn't really stand. It says it's very posable, and there is a lot of movement in the legs, but like the legs do this, right? They can actually move pretty far, so you can get some good stances. But the joints down here absolutely suck balls, so it doesn't stand up worth a tinker's piss. So you need the base to stand it up. So screw you, Michael. Screw you, man. But I could get it to stand in my hand, see? Because I can alter the way my hand is to suit the model. There you go, it's standing. Congratulations on another successful trip around the sun. Well, thank you. Well, May 28th is my birthday, so it's coming up, so don't get all excited yet. Pontus, I have seen lots of Blender jobs being done on ships. Have you talked about Blender 3D in your videos? Is it free? It's free, but very complicated. Is there a tutorial? I'm sure there's lots of tutorials for Blender. We haven't really talked about it so much. We mentioned if the ship was made in that, depending. But, yeah. Did you ever try building Gundam model kits? No, I have not. Hey, Samuel, did you get your Eagle Mouse USS Franklin? That I can't wait. Michael's laughing at me for giving him the finger. Happy birthday to the B-Day. Happy soon-to-be birthday, then. Thank you. Can it be? Can it be? Yes, Michael. It was standing. Anything in the snail mail yet? Says Josh. No. Depending on when you sent it. I mean, you sent something quite a while ago that I got, but I can't. No. The answer is no. Speaking of which, Josh, how are you feeling? Josh just had some. Just in the hospital, had a procedure done, and I hope he's feeling better. He was pretty high when he posted his live video on Facebook. He probably doesn't want me to tell you this, so I'll shut up. But there you go. Devin, Hasbro may be bought by Disney. Good news or bad news? I think it's good news. I would like Star Trek to be bought by Disney. They're really doing Star Wars proud. They're doing Star Wars themed parks, which you're going to immerse yourself in different planets. That's what Star Trek needs. It's Disney. I know. Episode 7 was not the best. A lot of people didn't like it, but I think they might do a better job than CBS. I'm going to get slapped for that by some people, but I don't know. I think it might be a good thing to refresh things and change things up. So, Josh has got to fly. I'll private message you later, Stuart. Bye, Josh. See you later. We got a Battleship Yamato from Marino. So that will be soon-ish. Josh says his back feels great, so that's awesome. And Jay's exclaiming, what? So I don't know what that's about. Have you seen the set of McFarlane's promo for the Star Trek spoof USS Orville? I was curious what you thought about the promo and the ship. We've filmed the 2-part episode on the Orville and the bridge interior sets. So it's coming out. It's a 2-part one. Like I said, it'll be a Fleet Yards mission briefing. Stay tuned, guys. It's filmed. It's filmed. It's filmed. It's filmed. It's filmed. We got some great shots of it, lots of great pictures of it, and so don't worry. Don't worry. Star Trek owned by the mouse could work. Glad to hear you are doing well, Josh. Oh my God, you should go to Wonderfest. Star Trek will sadly never be owned by Disney because Paramount owns the movie rights and CBS owns the TV rights. Blah, 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 and other bullshit. I totally agree. Michael, have you seen any of the Star Trek crossovers with the Legion of Superheroes, Green Lantern, Doctor Who, Planet of the... I've got the Planet of the Apes one. I got the Doctor Who one on my iPad. It's all right. It's just so stupid. The Green Lantern, the X-Men. Why? No, stop. Just put down the franchise and back away. Just leave it alone. Put it on the table and stop messing and mixing it up in the toy box with the other toys. Just leave it alone. Thank you for your time, Captain. I'm signing off. Live long and prosper, Trekkies. Michael Crawford. Live long and prosper. West Side. This is gang style. It's gang style. Live long and prosper. Symbol mother frackers. I almost said it. Mother frackers. There you go. Jay, it's about Disney. Oh, I would love them to. And also, Disney would likely never be interested in buying it since they already make billions from Star Wars. Stuart, send me the Trek Who crossover, please. Well, I can't. It's an app that you can have like comics on your things on your iPad. So you buy the issues, and I can't send it to you. I'm sorry. Hopefully Disney doesn't buy Trekyards. I would love Disney to buy Trekyards. Can you imagine? I don't need $40 billion or $4 billion or however much they bought Star Wars for. I would take 20 million. Thanks, Samuel, and I'd be happy with 20 million. What up, Stuart? Joe Torres is here. Not too much, Joe. If Disney bought Trekyards, imagine. Imagine. You can imagine. Pokeroo flying a plane. If you're from Canada, you know what I'm talking about. Romper Room, Pokeroo. Come on, guys. If they want to cross over Star Trek, it should only be with Star Trek. Yes, I agree. In the Regent class video, you guys said you wanted to see the forward swept pylons and the original Sovereign nacelles. I posted my version of Star Trek Online to the Trekyards Star Trek Online community group. Oh, cool. I'll have to take a look. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up, but I want you guys to head on over to the Circuit on Facebook. Check out the live video that's streaming right now. Manu should be back now. Talk to him. Tell him that Captain Foley from Trekyards sent you, and even if you're just watching the video, that's support for them. That'd be awesome. Share the video on your feed. Share it to everybody that you can. The little share buttons in the corner, and that would really help out as well. Or head on over to their Kickstarter and type in The Circuit. Check it out. Watch the video if you don't know what it is. If you donate $1 even, please, that would help them out. And if you do donate, when you get your email saying your backer number, go back to the Kickstarter page, and right underneath the main video on the top of the page, there's a comment section. Click it, put in your backer number, and say you represent Team Trekyards, and let's show these guys what Team Trekyards can do. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for joining me. It's been fun. This has been a really fun one. I really appreciate all you guys tuning in and taking the time out of your busy lives to listen to me ramble like an old crazy man. So thank you, guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Go check out the Circuit. Go listen to Manu ramble now over on the Circuit on Facebook. Live video. Bye, guys.